Hi everyone, we're here to do a pour that I've been doing a lot of lately. It's a flower pour. I have mixed up 6.5 ounces of Dr. Resin. It's a low viscosity resin, 1-to-1. I got it on sale on Amazon, so I was like, let's use this, try it. I use so much resin. Sometimes I like to buy a less expensive one. So first thing what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little white in my cup. I don't need a ton of it. I usually do about an ounce. The mold is about 4.5 inches on the inside, maybe about a 1/2 inch deep. Just so if you're comparing, because I find with this pour, it is, you do have to have your stuff about the right measurements. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I want to leave 1.5 ounces in my cup. So I'm just dividing these 3 as evenly as I can while leaving 1.5 ounces in my cup, because this is for my final push. And just peeking out my cups to see where I am. I have a little bit more I can use. All right, so that looks good. All right. So the first ink I'm going to use is Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Beetroot. And I'm just going to use 4 drops. Oh, didn't mean to use that stirrer. I use that for other things. This reminds me of a nice, like, maybe a burgundy, not quite as red. It's a pretty color when you're looking for more earth tones. All right. The next one, I'm using Liquitex acrylic inks, and this is Hooker's Green. And I'm just going to put 3 drops of this. In addition to my 3 drops of that, I am putting some little gold interference powder in there, in these. I'm just going to take a little bit on my spoon, dump it into this one, and since I have it open, I'm going to do my other cups. And I'm also going to put it in my white. You don't need very much of it to give it some sparkle. You know how I like a little shimmer, a little sparkle. These lids are a pain to get back on. I spend a lot of time putting them on crooked and then redoing them. Come on. Sometimes I get my glove caught in there. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. All right, so let's get our green mixed. There's our green. Look at what the gold does to it. Can you see that? It's just gorgeous. All right, next I have Liquitex acrylic ink, transparent burnt sienna, and I'm gonna do 3 again. Actually, I might do 4 of this one. This one, it's transparent, more transparent, because the green is transparent too, but it doesn't color as strong. So you need just a tad bit more of it. And it's so funny with the colors. You have to learn which of your colors, color more, color less, use more, use less. All right, and with the gold, look at that. Very pretty. All right, and now for our white, I am using Let's Resin Ocean White. I use this for a lot of like fairy flowers and flower effects. I'm getting kind of low on my bottle again. I'm going to have to order another one. So it takes just a second for it to come out. And I do about a pea-sized drop. I'm going to give this a good mix. I usually for this use about a pea-sized drop per ounce. If I have more than an ounce, I add more. Make sure it's mixed well and not stringy white. We got the little sparklies in there. All right, so for this pour, I usually start with my darkest color on the edge of the mold. Now it sometimes fills the entire bottom, and that's cool, that's fine. I'm really just trying to get it around the edge. Up on the edge, just a tiny bit. All right. Now we're going to do our white, just a bit of our white. And we're going to do this around the edge also. I'm trying to squeeze my cup so that it comes out. Not so thick. You guys know how I do pouring from cups though. It's not my strongest thing. All right, now I'm going to stop because I want to save the rest. I've got a good amount in there. All right, so now I'm going to take my sparkly green, and I'm actually going to pour this on the white. Kind of in the center, but you see the white just moves, does its own little thingy and just moves out of the way. And then I'm going to use my next color to push everything out. I'm going to give this a little shot of heat and creating bubbles by pouring these in. All right, so now I'm just going to pop this into the center. That pushes everything back out. And then with my next white, I'm going to go around the edge of the orange and then spiral in just a tad. Or burnt sienna. It's not really orange, is it? Looks orange though. It's orange enough. I'm just spiraling. I have a little bit of white left over. That's okay. I just dropped a little here. That doesn't really matter, but I can moosh it into something else. All right, that's a technical term, moosh it in. All right, now I'm going to take my clear. I may have filled my mold too much, but I'm going to dump my clear in the center till my mold is full. Maybe just a tad more. I always tend to seem to overfill my molds. All right, so now comes my big burning question of the day. What color to put in the center? So I have these, I did one with similar colors and this would have looked good with it. I don't think so for this one. So for this, I have some copper bits. Let's take a look at that. Or some gold bits. This is a tough call. I'm gonna go copper. It's a little darker, but that's okay. As you see, it's making its way on in. Take a few of these copper bits. I'm gonna stand up to see if I can get this in the center. I'm gonna let them pop on down. Might give them a little shove. Oh, they're going. They may not need me to shove them. Now, air pockets would have been created. We'll see some bubbles pop up. I'm going to use my torch for bubbles on this because Octopus Fluids contain some alcohol, and alcohol spray may mess with this. Blowing it with my heat gun may move things around. I don't want that, so I'll continue to use the torch. And one of the things I've watched Petra do in her videos, I think her site is Petty's Home Art or something like that. She does a nice little swirl, so I've started doing that, but I'm going to wait until the bubbles have all risen. There's another one that just came up. So I'm going to give it a minute or two, and then I'm going to come in and just do a little swirl, pulling those colors just a little bit more into the center. But that's it. So we'll be back when it's time to unmold this. Fingers crossed we got something really cool. This one looks really green on the back. Maybe I was able to pull some more green to the front. We will see. We'll be back. All right, so we're back. This is the one that I previously did, and the backs look very similar. I might have used more green in this one. And this is the effect that happened. I'm hoping we got something similar. It's still a little soft, but that's okay. I'm too excited. I want to see it. All right. Oh yeah, we've recreated it almost. I don't know which one I like better. One has more color. I don't know. Which one do you guys think? It's beautiful. Worked out perfectly. Love the gold in this one.